Okay, I haven't done a video in a very, very long time. What are the reasons? I think I've just been, I wouldn't say on the sidelines. I've tried to stay bipartisan. I've tried to remain out of the election and everything. I have issues with Trump. I'm not in agreement with, everything he's done. I think there was a lot he could have done. And maybe he tried and he couldn't get it through, his legislation. But, for example, he should have pardoned Assange. I'm sorry. Assange got him elected, I think. Because the release of the Podesta, the emails, and I mean, that started such a firestorm. He definitely was helped by WikiLeaks. And Assange should be free. But, I don't really want to talk about Trump that much, other than our world is so insane. As someone that was tracked and followed and had my kids stolen and blacklisted, and I had, the Mossad or whatever the hell it was, break-ins and all the insanity I once went through 25 years ago. And I met Gunderson, and I got information from Gunderson about, it just blew my mind what I was told 25 years ago. Sadly, I mention that only because up now, 2021 now, I look around and honestly, Kim and I both, it's your worst fears have basically come true. Certainly mine. I couldn't have even foreseen the events that are happening right now. And that's another reason. It's like, well, what am I going to say in a video that hundreds, if not thousands, of other people are saying with their YouTube channels or whatever? And plus, I get shut down. I'm shadow banned. I'm off Twitter now. Same with Facebook. David Knight, the reporter, the guy that used to work for Alex Jones and got fired, he talks about his views and the counts going down. Well, I've been going through this since, what, Kim, 2011?
12,
yeah, 2011 to 2012. No one believed me back then, but I'm like, no, my views went down overnight. So if you're ever on any of my, what I once had in terms of like social media stuff, if you've noticed, I don't have hardly any followers. I have very few views. And I'm not saying it's all because it's tampered with, but an awful lot is. I mean, I've been told for years.
Even your film, people had so much trouble finding it.
Right. People can't find my film on Vimeo. One good thing that happened recently, by the way, I've had nothing but good reviews for the film. So that's a fact. David Knight, I thought it would go nowhere. On Twitter, I sent him the trailer, and I didn't hear back. And then apparently, I saw it. He mentioned it in the broadcast about 3 days before he was fired by Alex Jones. I'm hoping it didn't have anything to do with that. But he mentioned my film. He loved it. He loved the trailer of the film. That's what he'd seen. And and he was very supportive. And he actually played a clip from my film, the clip that I use as my trailer. So that was good. But, as far as, getting results from that, not really. But him pointing out how, and we're not the only ones, a lot of people across the board are being shut down. Free speech is dead. Communism, transhumanism, you can't see it overtly, or, transhumanism, but it's here. And it's here for as long as these dirtbags are in power. But as far as Trump getting impeached, he probably will get impeached. I don't care if you support Trump or don't support Trump. It's outrageous that they're even considering impeaching him after everything we put up with BLM and Antifa all through the summer, the lootings, the fires, the taking over police stations, the women getting beat, some people being beat to death, and yet and I'm not saying it was Antifa that instigated the Capitol building. But I'm sure they played a part. Either that or undercover, CIA agents, maybe CSIS agents, because they're scum as well. MI6, who knows? I think it was more than just Trump supporters. But, you can't prove that. And it's always dangerous to allude to something unless you can kind of back it up. And so I have no evidence of that, really. I do have evidence of a guy that was there and shooting it from the steps, not inside. He stayed outside. But there were like a what was it?
Sledgehammer.
A sledgehammer being passed through the crowd, and it came from behind his shoulder. And it's like, well, who went to the rally with the great big sledgehammer? One swipe and you can kill someone. Well, I think, yes, that was instigated, handed up through the crowd from one of these provocateurs. And there were other things that were being passed through the crowd. That, and the Trump supporters, what I saw on this guy's video, his name's Jason, Burmos? Anyway, what I saw is I saw the Trump supporters going, no, we're not that. We're not them. No, don't you got to put the sledgehammer down, right? Anyway, this is, I'm doing the video tonight only because I'm appealing to you, to your own common sense, and this is so serious. My rights were violated, but I was only one person. My children's rights were violated. Yes, I couldn't fight back. Yes, I was being followed and tracked and death threatened. It was very difficult. I couldn't hang on to a lawyer. Even the Hague Convention couldn't help me. All the lawyers resigned the day of the trial. So I was one person. But what I'm seeing now is this isn't about me. This is collectively what is going on in our world. My last thing I need to say, and I've not done this enough, but I've had so many supportive comments about my film and how much it's helped people. Not just people that have gone through gang stalking or covert harassment, but many people from all walks of life. Some people that, whatever, they're Democrats. I don't care, whatever. But I need to encourage people to see my film, pass it around, share it. My response has been amazing, but because I am so shut down, and for so many years so shut down, it's almost impossible for me to get it out there and get people to see it. But if you do just watch the trailer, think of what we're going through today, right now, January 13th, 2021. What we're going through today, I wrote a poem that I use as my trailer clip for the film. That poem was written in about 5 or 10 minutes, but that poem, it really captures what we are living in right now. So if not for me, but see the film for yourself, because honestly, it'll bring some clarity, and it also will address things like transhumanism, geoengineering, experimentation, the labs, all of the funding. Epstein funding Harvard and MIT. I wonder why. Transhumanism, maybe. Boy, we are really in so much trouble. I don't have any advice. I don't know what to do. I really don't know. I have no faith in any politicians anywhere, it seems. So thank you very much. That's the end of it. Goodbye and good night and good luck.